be flipping them burgers at Wendy's, my nigga. You know what I mean? With the fries and shit. I do whatever, nigga. Shakes, all that extra ketchup. Here, you need some napkins, you feel me?
Alright, I think it's time for a Goodfellas review. So since the actor died, I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and put this in a poll for June reviews and see how many people will vote for it. And most people vote for that, and others vote for RoboCop 1987 review. And I'm a big fan of RoboCop also. This movie, we'll get into that. We'll get into Goodfellas. But yeah, the poll, this was like 40%, and I think RoboCop's like 32%. It was pretty close. It was like close to like neck and neck, kind of. So we're doing a Goodfellas review, and this film, I could say is better than The Godfather. I'll say that, but it's not better than Scarface. A lot of people would say it's better than Scarface. Hey, that's their own opinion. I respect it, but I'm not really, crazy about this movie. Same like how it is with Godfather. Even though I own the Godfather DVD, I don't have Goodfellas. I don't have the DVD. I don't have the Blu-ray. I don't own Goodfellas. I own other Martin Scorsese films like Taxi Driver and like The Departed. I think that's the only two I actually own is The Departed and Taxi Driver. And my favorite Martin Scorsese film is Taxi Driver. Goodfellas, I think Goodfellas is decent. It's a decent film. I really enjoy the actors in here. Ray Liotta, rest in peace. Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, the other guys from what's their fucking names? Frank Vincent, fucking other assholes too. They're in here too. Playing the roles. Playing these characters who are based off people in real life. Ray Liotta plays a guy named Henry Hill. He's a mobster guy with his other buddies. All they do is hang around, smoke up, drink, laugh, and giggle, kill motherfuckers who disagree with them or something like that. Act like assholes. Joe Pesci is like a short-tempered, hot-headed motherfucker. He always gets pissed off. He's like, you motherfucker, you. He always gets pissed off, blows motherfuckers' brains out and shit. Like one asshole's like fucking with him at the bar. He just blows his head off, kills that guy. Rob De Niro. I think Rob De Niro is like the leader of the whole mobsters, which is not surprising. That's all he is mostly. Is like those other movies he did. The other one I never watched the Untouchables, the 1987 film. I never watched the Untouchables. I heard about it. I heard people say it's a really good film, but I'm not so sure I want to watch it because I don't know. It looks. I don't know what to describe it for me, just how to say it. Yeah, The Untouchables. Maybe I'll watch it one day, but I don't know. I'm not really like up there 100% interested in watching it though. Goodfellas. Last time I actually watched this movie was like 5-6 years ago. It was on TV or something. I don't know if they still show on TV now because I've been busy with work and stuff, so I'm 100% not sure because I've been on TV lately. And also, most of the actors you see in this movie, you end up seeing most of them in this show called The Sopranos, which the creator of the show is a big fan of Goodfellas. That's why you see most of these actors and actresses in that show. Frank Vincent, Lorraine Bracco, Michael Imperioli, Tony Sirico. It goes on. Like a whole bunch of them end up going to Sopranos because the creator of the show is like a big fan of the Goodfellas. It's like we make a show out of it and put all these actors from Goodfellas in there. I mean, that's fine. It's just that, I had every single one of them from the fucking movie. But they still worked out in the show. I saw some clips of the show, The Sopranos. They're pretty funny in there, just like the fucking how it was in Goodfellas. Yeah, I enjoy Goodfellas for what it is. It has, good funny shit in there. It has good story of Henry Hill and Jim Conway and Tommy DeVito, But it's just, I'm not really that big on this movie that much, to be fair. It's a decent film. I don't mind it. It's just, I don't watch it like every fucking time like I do with Scarface. Scarface is even longer than this movie. This movie is like 2 hours and 26 minutes, it says here. That's how long this fucking movie is. Because, like, like I said, Sopranos, Lorraine Bracco plays, Tony Soprano's therapist. Frank Vincent, the other guys are his boys. The only difference is Lorraine Bracco, in this movie, she plays Henry Hill's wife. In the show Sopranos, she plays a therapist, Tony's therapist. There's some things about this movie I don't like about it, but like something like Samuel L. Jackson, him getting killed off, because there's a reason why he got killed off is because he didn't do what Rob De Niro's character wanted him to do. He didn't do it, so Tommy DeVito comes in and blows his brains out, kills him. And the thing is, I'm not really a fan of seeing Samuel L. Jackson's character get killed off in films. I'm just not a big fan of it. Just like with King Kong's Skull Island, I was pretty mad when he got killed off in there. I was like, what the fuck? He was like the best character in the movie. Well, why would you do that for? All you have left is John Goodman and that bitch Brie Larson. That's it. Like, I just turned it off after that. I was like, fuck this movie. Why do I watch the movie with no Samuel L. Jackson in here? That's stupid. This I can understand. This is tolerable. But shit like fucking what's that? Go ahead, say again. Kong Skull Island. No, fuck that. Or like Star Wars, I'm fine with that because it's part of the story. Like, you have to kill these fucking guys off. It's the prequels. You have to kill them off. But I heard that Mace Windu survives, so that's what George Lucas says. He say he survives. Hey, if the creator of the fucking Star Wars say he survives, he survives. So yeah, I'm just not a fan of seeing Samuel Jackson's character get killed off in a movie. I mean, I like another movie called The Protege. He gets killed off in there, but that's tolerable. Shit like I said, Kong Skull Island was unnecessary. That shit got me fucking pissed. This is tolerable also because he didn't do what the boss wanted him to do. He just completely forgot. So I can understand it. He was like wearing like ladies' underwear or something. And I was like, it's like, is he wearing fucking what the fuck is he wearing? Like, he's like wearing some kind of panties or something. I was like, what the hell? This is weird. Like, he was like really young at the time, Samuel L. Jackson. His movie came out in 1990. He was like late 30s, I think. He was pretty much late 30s. He was still a nobody at the time. He didn't come big until Pulp Fiction. That's when he came like really big. That's when he really hit his prime. But anyways, fuck it. Goodfellas, yeah. The story's about Henry Hill. He's part Irish, part Italian. He was chosen by like I said, Tommy DeVito, another guy, Robert De Niro's character. Ever since he was abused as a kid by his dad. He abused him as a kid. Beat him up, and the boys had enough of his bullshit and they beat his ass. That shit happened, and they ended up raising Henry Hill as one of them own, like as a son to them. And he got older, hanging around all the time at the bars, laughing and shit, killing these motherfuckers, blowing their brains out, freezing them in one of those refrigerators, this and that, etc., etc. Then later on, the FBI is like watching them everywhere they go and stuff like that. Radio's character Henry Hill's like looking in his car, seeing a helicopter go by, like, what the fuck, helicopter going by and shit? What the fuck is going on? Because he's tripping out, even though he is getting spied on. He's on like high drugs, cocaine and shit like that. He's like really fucked up in the head. Trying to make food in the house and shit. I gotta do all this and that. Turns out they end up getting arrested. They had to throw the cocaine in the toilet, flush it down before the cops should see it. And all this interrogation, this and that. Henry Hill rats them out. Rats the two out. What's his name? Robert De Niro's character and the other fat dude. Oh yeah, fuck it, doesn't he? Tommy DeVito gets killed off because I forgot what happened. He walked in the door, these two motherfuckers just blew him out with bullets in him or some shit. I forgot. I mean, his character's a fucking hot-headed asshole. He killed everybody, so I understand why he gets killed. Just like a casino, he gets killed there. He gets buried to death. That's funny how Joe Pesci always gets killed off in these Scorsese movies. Just like with Al Pacino in those what's his name, Brian De Palma films, Scarface and Carlito's Way. He'll never survive in Brian De Palma's movies. He always gets killed off. Then like later on, they end up going to court. Henry Hill, the other guys, Robert De Niro's character, the other fat dude, was Big Fat Paulie or something. That his fucking name was. He was in there, and they're like pissed off with Henry Hill's character. Henry Hill's character get put in the protection service or something like that. One of those neighborhood protections, just in case he gets, going after him, trying to kill him. Which the thing is, I don't think he wanted a rat on them. I don't think. I forgot what happened there. Something like he wanted a rat on them, and he was like he had no choice because he didn't want to go to jail and shit. So he ended up get them in trouble, and he get put in protection service afterwards. Enjoy the rest of his life in there. Come out in his fucking his robe and sandals, grab his newspaper. The movie ends. Yeah, like I said, this movie is just decent. I'm not really maybe I'll watch it again in the future and see I can get a better look into it, see how I like it more. But I just couldn't really get into this movie like everyone else. Martin Scorsese, I like him as a director, but I'm not crazy about every single one of his fucking movies. Especially like shit like Raging Bull, where like most of the movie he just beats the shit out of his wife and get like fucking over like protective of her and shit. That's like the whole fucking movie. He just beats his wife up. What the fuck am I watching a movie about? A fucking asshole boxer who's a woman abuser. People like love that movie or some reason. I don't know why. Then he turns to a fat slob, fat slob comedian, and a whole bunch of shit just happened to him because karma. I just don't like that movie. Yeah, I just don't like that fucking movie. Another shit I really like Taxi Driver. I thought that's like his best movie in my opinion. The part is decent. I've never seen that movie with what's his name? What's that fucking movie called? Came out in 2010. Shutter Island. I never watched Shutter Island. I never fucking watched that movie. The Wolf of Wall Street. That's decent. I didn't mind The Wolf of Wall Street. The Irishman was like the most boringest fucking movie ever. The most boringest fucking movie. I don't know why he even did that shit. He should have let someone else do The Irishman. Plus, it's like, extremely fucking long. I forgot how fucking, extremely long and fucking boring. And people got fucking mad at me when I did that review, fucking 3 years ago or something. People got fucking pissed off about it. Let me see how fucking long. 3 hours and 29 minutes. Who can fucking sit that long and fucking watch this movie? For 3 hours and 29 minutes. There's no way you can sit there and watch that fucking bullshit. But I want to try that movie called Mean Streets. I want to try that. I heard it's pretty underrated, I heard. That's pretty underrated. Mean Streets. I'm gonna try that out in the future. I heard that movie never gets talked about or something. But Goodfellas, 1990, decent film. Rest in peace, Leota. I'm not really crazy about this movie, but I think this over Godfather any day. Okay, any day I'll take this over Godfather. Yeah, Godfather is fine too. It's just that I like this more than Godfather. To be fair. I put Ray Liotta in my top 50 favorite actors of all time. Top 40, top 50 wise, I think I put him right in there. I don't know. I shouldn't put him lower, but I don't know. I don't think I'll put him too low. At least top 40 between top 40, top 50 at least. I won't put him too fucking low. Decent film.